The culture of FNS didn't start in a 12,000 square foot training center with all the tools, all the bells and whistles, and all the amenities of a high performance training center. It started in this exact location. In a parking lot outside a commercial gym is where my journey began, and where the inception of really FNS and the culture really all started. I started off in a commercial club where I started as a personal trainer and getting a chance to connect with people one-on-one starting off in this journey. Like most commercial clubs, people did their own thing. They came in, they put their headphones on, they went to their cardio piece of equipment, they did their workout and they left. One of the biggest things that I realized and what I wanted to bring is I wanted to bring people together. So throughout my journey, I got a chance to elevate, and I became a director, and I became a leader. I got to lead the staff. I got to really transform a commercial gym that had seemed very empty, not a lot of energy. So as I first started going, I launched a program called Junkyard Gym with no fancy tools, no fancy equipment, and I had one rule, and the only rule is that we could only use things that were from the outside. So literally, I had to pull things out of dumpsters, I had to find things on the side of the road, tires, crates, milk cartons, you name it. If it was junk, it was a part of our gym. Now, when I first had this idea, I thought, this is crazy. Who's gonna wanna play with junk? But what I learned was that people were coming out there because they wanted to be a part of something different. And what was unique wasn't the tools that we were using. It wasn't the fact that people got a chance to play with trash. What was unique was that people got to come together and train as one. They got to come together and be a part of something bigger than themselves. And that was the start of FNS. FNS started, its roots are in this very same parking lot. Now, as we continue to grow and more people wanted to be a part of our team, more and more people wanted to be a part of what we were doing. We were creating something dynamic. We were creating something that was all-inclusive, that everybody, it didn't matter what level you were in, could be a part of this. So doing this for about 2 years in the commercial setting and being a fitness director and leading a team, I was starting to see this pattern, what was so important, what was so powerful, that inspired me to make my next move. I wanted to create our own personal environment. Now, I didn't have a clue as how to get started, how to run a business, how to open up my own gym. I had never been through that type of education. I've never seen it modeled throughout my childhood. But I knew that I wanted to create a space that people from all over could be a part of. Now, as I was getting excited, I was getting ready to make a move into a new location. This is fantastic. Word started to get out and bam, I was fired. And I was fired from the commercial gym that I was in. I had no other option but to be relentless and figure it out as fast as possible. It was literally sink or swim. So I focused on my strengths. I focused on the faith of what I knew that we could provide to others. So at the end of every single day, I would walk into the training center. I would sit and stare at an empty warehouse and I would visualize what was to come. I could hear the music playing. I could see people giving high fives. I could feel the energy of the room. I could feel people feeling supported, included. I could feel this unity that was happening, all before there was anything in there. When it was just empty space, couple mats, some turf, only a couple pieces of equipment, I could see it coming together. That was all I had at that point, was pure visualization. Now, when we finally got a chance to open up our doors of December of 2011, of allowing people to start coming into the facility, was one of the most amazing moments of my life. I'd taken a dream and turned it into a vision, turned that vision into an actual outcome of bringing people together in this space together. We started with 30 people, then 30 turned into 40, and we started to grow so much that within 2.5 years, we got an opportunity to expand, and it became the next challenge. We were rebranding, we were getting more equipment, we were getting more space, which allowed us more opportunities to connect with more people. Now, when you stand for something, you're constantly gonna get tested, and we were tested over and over. And the one thing that we hold near and dear to our heart more than anything is where it all started, is in this place right here, in a parking lot, that it didn't matter what you had. What mattered most was the way you operated. What mattered most was the sense of community, was the sense of compassion, was the sense of being together as one, truly living one team, one effort, where every single person who wants to be a part of that is welcomed and supported. So no matter how many awards we've won or accolades we've had throughout the years, we never forget our roots. We never ever forget where we came from, how we started, and most importantly, who we really are at FNS Training Center and what our mission is all about. Connecting people to their passion, their purpose, their potential, and other like-minded people.